like different clouds just dropping rain onto the mountains. Very cool. It was super, super cool. Like, you could sometimes see like 3 different rainstorms, 4 different rainstorms happening at once just from one vantage point. A husband of a friend is Lebanese. He is a refugee. Not nice to live there, he is told. He's told you. Is he a refugee? Is he a Palestinian refugee in Lebanon? Because that sucks. Or Syrian refugee? Being a refugee in Lebanon sucks. Being Lebanese sucks. But if you want to be a tourist, then you're in a good place. Same with a lot of places in the Middle East. Being from there sucks. But if you want to tour around, not a bad idea. Unless, you know, it's Gulf countries. I wish I was from the Gulf countries. Cries and not having oil money. No, he is Lebanese and a refugee in Germany. A Lebanese refugee? That's an interesting one. From when? From the war in the 90s? And the 2000s? The 80s? I'm just interested. There hasn't been a recent outflux of refugees from Lebanon, I think. That's also interesting. A lot of Lebanese people went to South America. So, for example, Brazil has a huge Lebanese population. The last president of Brazil was, I think, somewhat Lebanese. Not this one. Last president. Let me just look up. President, Brazil, Lebanese. What was his name? Michael Miguel Elias Temer Lulia. It's a Brazilian politician who was the president from 2016 to 2018. Were you Lebanese? Yeah, so he's a Lebanese immigrant to Brazil. The president of El Salvador is Lebanese, but he's a terrible person. I'm not saying being Lebanese makes you a great person. It's just there's a lot of Lebanese refugees in South America. And also the Lebanese government sucks. The current one, they're awful. Very terrible, extremely corrupt government. You may remember that gigantic explosion that happened in Beirut that happened due to negligence. So, yeah. Not great. Not a great government. But cool country. Nice beaches, nice weather. You can go skiing and to the beach in Lebanon. What more could you want? What government? Yeah, that's a more accurate way to say it. From 6 years, or is in Germany for 6 years. Last year he married my friend. She's German. Oh, interesting. I don't know all the story and maybe I don't want to. Fair enough. That's entirely fair. The only time I went to Lebanon, I was very, very young. Extremely young. I was like 4, maybe younger than 4 when I went to Lebanon, so I don't remember it very well. There's just videos of me messing around in Lebanon. Oh no, I kind of remember it because I went on a Ferris wheel for the first time. I was so psyched to go on a Ferris wheel. Shout out to Lebanon for creating shawarma. Really outdid themselves with that one. I don't know if that sounds contentious, but I'll give it to Lebanon. They have good food. They have good food and some other exports of agriculture. Let's leave it at that. Want to hear Saudi news to laugh and get angry at? No. But if you want to tell me anyway, you can. Not really. Saudis? Shawarma. Wiki says shawarma is Lebanese. Has Wikipedia ever lied to us? Wikipedia legally can't lie.